What's up, folks? I'm not here to judge anybody on their eating habits or what they put into their body, because we all have our defaults. But me, on a personal level, I choose to eat sun-based food, grown food, because it has knowledge, it has hidden knowledge in it, because of the living consciousness sun put that knowledge into the food. And just like us, our meat suit, the sun gave us the creation, and that's what I put into my body, and I felt, and I've my whole life's changed ever since I went vegan, um, and organics. I'm telling you, organics. I know a lot of people, they make it impossible to fucking eat organic. But you can control your eating habits. If you can control what you eat, you have self-discipline, you have self-control of your noggin, what's up there, and you can do that by the power of the sun to speak your intent and control your eating habits, and what you put into your body. But the point is when you do put sun-based foods into your vessel, speak your intent, when you're chopping it up and putting it in your mouth and chewing it, and because it's a self-sacrifice, it's a living, breathing, conscious food, and you can empower that food too by speaking your intent and asking for that knowledge from the food. And just same way with your juice and water, you can speak to it, because it's living consciousness, because of the sun, and it's all vibrations, folks. And I'm telling you, when you put like meat and dead carcasses and processed food into your vessel, you're gumming it up, you're hemming yourself up from vibrating at full fucking force, full levels, because there's a force inside this stuff, and because that force comes down from below too, it's a vibration down there, and that's the black hole sun, and that's where the sun above your head shines its fucking light down inside there, and the X and Y chromosomes is the engine of creation, and this is what creates this. It's what creates this, and it's what creates this. It's all for the body and the mind. Anybody can change if they really want to, but I'm just saying, for my benefit, change my diet, change my attitude, especially for this blood over intent movement that is just absolutely truthful. There's, you can pray all fucking day long, the rest of your fucking life. You can vote harder, pray harder. I don't care what you do, but it's not going to change anything, because the Matrix is designed to keep you distracted with religion and politics, to keep you divided and conquered. Just like sports, you pick a team and you stand behind it. You pick a religion and you stand behind it. You pick a political Democrat, Republic, and you stand behind it. And what do? You just fight and battle each other. And that's the whole one of the concept that it's Matrix has its tentacles on you. It's a divide and conquer game, and there's a game out there called Divide and Conquer, and it's rubbed in their faces, and they're dividing us, and that's how they're conquering us and keeping us in a low vibration by keeping us distracted and fighting with each other. And I'm telling you, nothing is going to change until you put your blood up, your intent, onto a piece of fucking paper and write it down, and you have that living consciousness I was telling you about inside you, and that's your blood currency. And that's your spiritual currency, and it's the most powerful fucking substance in this fucking matrix, and that's why the elites use it. We're the food chain, folks. And Mark Braun, Satan, opened up the book of fucking life. He holds the spear of destiny to get us to the center of the flat plane earth, and that's where we're going to enter the entering the black sun. It's just like your fucking pupil when you look up into the sun and speak your intent and watch your day fold out. It's that beautiful, folks, and that's what the sun is doing to the black hole. It shines down into that black hole and gives us creation, and you create your own reality in that moment. And when you are living in the now, I'm telling you, you can take control of this fucking world and your surroundings. And it's that simple. If you live in the now, you've won. If you won, you're living in the now. And just like Mark says, I suggest you get to his channel. It's Quansi Luminous Saturn, but and there's a few other good ones out there. Just get on there and do some research and give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Just don't fucking watch one video and just throw it away and say, "Oh, this ain't meant for me." Dibble dab into it a little further. Do your own fucking research on it, but just don't take my word for it. Your intent has to be put into it to make it your reality. But the point is that I'm telling you, he opened up this book of life, and I can't hardly go out there in public anymore. And when I do come back to home after being out in the public, just like Mark was saying, he gets fucking sick, he pukes, and I do too, because I see how filthy, fucking stupid and dumbed down and zombified they have society. It's pathetic. You people really are, and I guarantee you we will take over this fucking earth, and nobody's going to stop us, because it's nothing but fluoride stairs and just dumbed down fucking GMO, just distracted bullshit that's all on your mind, and you don't give a flying fuck about anything except what's going to be on that TV show tonight. You can't wait to get home, plop your fucking ass down on the couch and flip that remote. Throw that fucking TV away. It's a brainwashed fucking mechanism, and you're not going to go nowhere by watching it unless you have self-control. But believe me, that's a slippery slope you're fucking with when you say, "Oh, I'm going to watch TV, but I can control it." Nah. You're setting yourself up on a slippery slope. And when you get on these slippery slopes, guess what? You can slip down very fucking easy. And you have to be aware of everything around you. Just be mindful of what you're doing throughout the day, and who is influencing you. Because it's all about you. You can't look outside yourself, and that's where people get fucking lost into this outside, because your spiritual currency is inside you. This world is not overpopulated. It's just the populations are being pushed into cities, and they're being overpopulated because it's just easier to rule and control you, and monitor you into these cities like big FEMA camps. And when they get, and the point is we're just recycled back into here. All that, your ancestors and stuff, they're not buried. They didn't go away. They're not waiting somewhere for you to be met up with. They're inside your blood, inside here, inside your meat suit, because we're reincarnated right back into here. All the ancient Egypts that has that hidden knowledge, believe me, it's inside your blood, but it lies dormant. And that's why the living consciousness son, you need to speak your intent and ask for it, because we've been reprogrammed so much that we don't even know what our fucking real history is all about, because they fuck with us so much, And it's just, you can't rely on fucking books and your history anymore. It has to come from inside you, and you have to fucking look deep and fucking, if it's meditation, whatever, just find it, yoga, whatever, lock yourself into a room and take some, I smoke weed, and it helps my brain. It's food for your fucking brain. It's that living consciousness food for your fucking brain. And mushrooms are the same fucking way. It's not a drug. So you fucktards out there that fucking call me a drug addict and like a fucking meth head and shit just because of the way I look, I have scars and shit. That's because I had a fucking life. You all didn't have a life. I lived a hard fucking life, and that's what I needed to live to get this far. And I know I got off topic here, but the point is the spiritual currency is inside of you, and when you spill that into the living Ethernet, because this is living consciousness that we're breathing in, because it's the matrix code that the chromosomes were, that prana, you breathe in that prana, that's the earth's energy, and we have that, and I'm telling you, we have that, and that YouTube is a living consciousness too. And when you put that intent, that spiritual currency into the fucking YouTube, we're changing the matrix code. We have the DNA, we have the codes to break this matrix, because whatever you're doing isn't going to work. This is Mark Braun, Saturn, Satan, Kwanzi Loomis. He has opened up the book of fucking life, and nobody else is going to fucking do it. It's happened, and we're here, and we just have to fucking keep pushing our intent onto this YouTube, making videos, whatever it may be, but just get it out there, speak it, because we need to get this shit, this ball rolling, because I know I intend to get out of here, because that's our whole purpose, right? When we wake up to all this knowledge and we know our divine purpose is to instantly, let's go, let's get the fuck up out of here. But we have to keep in mind, folks, that we're all, you all were probably waiting on me fucking years and years and years ago, and I was a stupid fucking zombie. And I have to have patience and realize that everything's on a divine order, like in this time capsule, it's like a clock. And I know everybody's not going to wake up at once, like a lot of truthers out there think this is going to be this mass awakening, because they're on Facebook all the time just posting memes about how the fucked up the world is, and there's going to be this mass awakening, and then we're all going to charge into the elites, charge into the Vatican, and get rid of these elites. That's not how it's going to work, folks. That's a dreamer for you. Keep drinking the fluoride, because it ain't going to happen, and you need to blood up or shut up. It's the only way to get the fuck up out of here. So, brothers and sisters, I stand blood thick with you, and keep up the great work, and I worship all of you, and we're going to the Holy Grail, and nobody's going to fucking stop us.